Hey, comic book fans, welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0. And fans, you're back with me, Mike Spider-Slayer, getting ready to do that all-important comic book review so you, the fans, can make a decision what comic books to buy. Today, fans, we will be talking about The Walking Dead issue number 136. And here in the cover, you get to see the wall of the hilltop, and you wind up getting to see the Whisperers out here looking for their fellow group member called Lydia, which is the young, I guess, like 15-year-old or 16-year-old little girl that Rick's group or Maggie's group wound up capturing because she was part of that whispering group that attacked one of their group members that was out on patrol. Um, this book is written by Robert Kirkman. Charlie Adler does the artwork, and Cliff Rathburn does the gray tones. Artwork in the series, you guys know this by now if you're longtime readers of The Walking Dead. It's always consistent. There's great artwork in here. The gray tones are very well done by Rathburn, just for the fact being is it gives it that creepy, very eerie looking effect to this book. It always sets its own tone. So what was this story about? Did I like this particular issue? This story here, for the first time in a while, you get a lot of dialogue in The Walking Dead. Usually you don't get as much. It's this steady-paced book that just leaves you always with great cliffhangers. And with this issue, though, you get to find out a lot what's going on here of this female Lydia that's been locked in a jail cell with Carl because of what he did to the kids protecting Sophia. These children were beating Sophia, and we wind up finding out that he's getting punished because he almost actually killed them for protecting his friends. And, you know, the reason why Carl winds up getting locked up or why they feel he needs to be locked up is because they're trying to build civilization. They're trying to build it back up, that we can't kill. We got to realize that people make mistakes and we have to rise up to the occasion. And he winds up trying to explain that to his new jail cell mate, Lydia. And you get to see a lot of that in the issue. In the meantime, you wind up seeing Sophia in the actual issue. She winds up waking up and she tries to get information from Maggie to hold up with Carl's story to see if he should stay locked up in the actual jail cell. And it winds up holding up that Carl's story was true. So Maggie winds up releasing him from jail. But again, in that whole entire time, we wind up seeing, Lydia's side of things on how she's been living with these whisperers and, how, she survives in groups and whatnot. She's having a tough time being in the jail cell. And personally, in my opinion, I think she's a line of shit. I think she's just trying to get on Carl's side, trying to manipulate him to try to just either release her or to feel sorry for her. And then in the end, she's going to stab him in the back and the rest of the group, because we can see that the Whisperers are waiting for the right time to attack or to dive in here. So I think in a lot of ways she's full of crap here. We finally get to see Rick make his way back to Alexandria after a couple days travel, and once Carl is released from the jail cell, he winds up going back to his job as being a blacksmith apprentice and whatnot. And after some lengthy discussion, we get to see those boys' fathers and parents and whatnot discuss and talk to Gregory that yes, they want to go after Maggie and not only beat her but kill her so Gregory can take control again, and they want to destroy Carl as well. So we'll get to see some plot lines develop as the series goes along with that. After Lydia having a tough time being in this cell, Carl feels that he's described everything that's happened to her when it's come to getting shot at Herschel's farm, getting shot in the face, and he's been living through it all. And he believes that it's due to his father's lucky hat. And in the end, he winds up giving the hat to his girl Lydia. So, and she feels all happy now. Again, I feel this girl is full of shit. I think she's used to being out there in the wild. I think she's used to being around with this group. I think she's just trying to pull at the heartstrings of Carl and trying to get him to trust her. And then when he does, she's going to backstab him off. That's just my thought process. Not sure exactly if that's going to happen, but there's more of these whisperers that we don't really know. So I think they're a bad bunch of people, and I feel that there's a lot of them, and they've been living out there for a long time, and they know what they're doing. I thought this was a great book. I thought it was very story driven here. It gets to know a little bit more about this particular character, Lydia, which either way, she's going to be a major player, I feel, whether she's going to be part of the group or if she's not going to be part of the group, another main enemy here. Now, people may be kind of turning down Walking Dead because it's been kind of slow, but yes, there has been a 2-year time period jump, and we have to start, in a way back from scratch. This group has been civilized for 2 years. They've learned to deal with the situation at hand. They haven't had many enemies, and it looks like now they're coming across this major player of an enemy, and it's just taking time to develop to get there. But if you guys are knowing, or if you're familiar with Robert Kirkman's writing, it takes time for him to build up, but the payoff in the end is always great. So Walking Dead for me is always a solid series. Now, would I have loved to have seen some action here? Yes, I would have. Has it been a little bit slow? Yes. Has it been the perfect book? No. But it's still been a solid story, and I can appreciate that for what it is. So in the end, I'm going to give this issue a 4 out of 5, and I still highly suggest you guys pick up The Walking Dead. So this is issue number 136, otherwise known as Found. So guys, in the comments below, leave me what you thought of this issue of The Walking Dead. Are you still a fan? Do you still want to read it, or are you kind of tired of it? So guys, as always, thank you for watching Comic Book Corner 2.0. If you want to see more of this week's comic book reviews, you can check out my other reviews over on Comic Frontline. And fans, as always, this is Mike Spider Slayer signing off. And thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Bye.